Life on the fast lane. Marge almost cheated for a guy named Jacques. Before Ned Flanders was the ultimate homewrecker meme, and long before Marge got tempted by a hipster Peloton instructor in the modern seasons, we had this Life on the Fast Lane. A beautifully awkward tale about loneliness, emotional betrayal, and bowling. Yes, bowling. Let's dig into the 9th episode of Season 1, where Marge Simpson almost left Homer for a French accented bowling instructor with the seductive charm of a croissant and the mustache of a department store mannequin. Happy birthday, Marge. Here's a gutter ball gift. This episode starts with Homer doing what Homer does best, making a complete mess out of things. It's Marge's birthday, and instead of a heartfelt gift, he buys her a bowling ball with his name engraved on it. Because why not double down on selfishness with actual physical evidence? Naturally, Marge is not amused. But instead of throwing the ball at Homer's head like a normal person, she takes the high road and decides to actually learn to bowl, just to prove a point. Enter Jacques. Jacques, the French flirt who spins for spare. Jacques is a walking red flag, draped in 1980s turtlenecks and smooth one-liners. He's the kind of guy who says stuff like, Marge, you make the ball feel like it has a purpose, while maintaining deep eye contact and probably smelling like cinnamon and wine coolers. He's voiced by Albert Brooks, a legend who manages to make creepy seem charming? Unsettling, but it works. As Marge's lesson continued, so does the flirtation. Jacques is clearly interested. Marge is flattered, and the first time forever, she feels seen. Which is sweet and sad and stressful all at once. The guilt is strong with this one. This whole episode is Marge on the verge. She's not just learning to bowl. She's learning that maybe she wants more out of life than burned pork chops and half-hearted foot rubs from a man who thinks flowers are seasonal napkins. She starts dressing differently. She zones out during breakfast. Pieces like, Mom seems different, which is Simpsons code for, Mom might be emotionally cheating. Meanwhile, Homer's slow on the uptake brain finally catches the vibe and starts to panic. And let's be real, Homer being sad about potentially losing Marge, it hurts. You can actually see the fear on his face when he realized she might not come back from the bowling alley. Breakfast or bowling? The big moment arrives when Jacques invites Marge into his apartment, alone, to celebrate, quote unquote. It's the moment, the emotional climax. Will she or won't she? So what does Marge do? She leaves Jacques standing in the rain like a Hallmark movie villain and runs, not walks, back to the man who gave her a bowling ball with his name on it. But it's actually a beautiful scene. Marge meets Homer at the nuclear plant. They embrace. The music swells. It's not fancy. It's not Jacques' upscale charm. But it's real. And for better or worse, Marge chooses love over lust, bowling over betrayal, and Homer over heartbreak. Why this episode hits hard. This isn't just an episode about bowling. It's a full-on adult emotional crisis packaged inside a cartoon. Life on the fast lane gives us a rare glimpse into Marge's world, her desires, her doubts, and how strong she really is beneath all the blue hair and pearls. Also, it showed us that Homer, despite being Homer, does love Marge. He just has a Homer way of showing it. This episode won an Emmy, by the way. Yeah, The Simpsons first. And it deserved it. 3 fun facts that might make you go, dope. Fun fact number 1. Albert Brooks improvised most of Jacques' lines. He went full freestyle mode. The voice director just said, French bowling instructor. And he went off. Iconic. Fun fact number 2. This was the first Simpsons episode to win an Emmy, snagging the Outstanding Animated Program Award. The bar was set very high early on. Fun fact number 3. The episode's original title was Jacques to be Wild. Yep, they went full dad joke and then walked it back. Probably for the best. Next time, it's Homer's night out. And things get a little wild in a lot of ways. And Bart learns a very important lesson. You're not going to want to miss it. So like, subscribe, and remember, never ever engrave your own name on your spouse's birthday gift. Especially if it's a sports item they don't play. So stay yellow, friends. See you next time.